Welcome to Smart Stock Trading's weekly silver mining update, where we focus on finding small cap silver and gold mining companies in addition to other companies in the resource sector. Seeing silver prices and even gold prices hitting all-time high. So today, silver reached a high of $49.54. It's currently trading at $49. That was more than 3% daily gain, and the trend is very strong. Okay, so silver market is continuing its bullish run and a staggering 20.94 increase over the past month. Year to date, silver has outperformed gold, climbing nearly 25% and approaching all-time highs driven by robust industrial demand in green technologies, supply constraints, and safe haven buying amid U.S. economic uncertainty. Forecasts suggest prices could hit 54.27 by month end and $62.64 by year end, fueled by declining gold supply down to 1.03 billion ounces in 2024 and relentless consumption in solar panels, electronics, and EV. For small cap silver explorers, this environment amplifies leverage. For example, a 10% silver price rise could translate to 30 to 50% stock gains for junior with high-grade assets, though volatility remains high due to exploration risks and funding needs. We have discussed these stocks before in our videos, so I just wanted to review them, what the stocks, the small cap silver mining stocks that I have discussed earlier are doing. So this week I am going to just overview these companies briefly, focusing on recent news, current stock performance, and potential returns tied to silver trajectory. The data reflect prices as of October 8, 2025. We have discussed this silver prices. Now let's go to the companies that we have shared. So first one is Oryx Mineral, is traded at TSX Venture with the symbol REX, and at OTC market with the symbol ORMNF. So we have this Oryx Mineral chart showing up here. Okay, Oryx is focused on showing gold projects in Mexico. For example, Sandra with Pan American Silver remains in quiet phase with no major updates recently. The stock is currently trading at 21 cents. Okay, so yeah, it's like down by 7 cents. The reason is because broader market is waiting for the drill results. What we can see potentially with silver at $49 plus, Orex's leverage exposure to high grade veins 40 to 60% upside, which means from this point if it could be even higher if prices hit $60. I would say 40 to 60% is a conservative estimate, but it could go even higher. But these are assuming positive assays. This one has low liquidity that can attribute to like short-term momentum. Then we have equity metals. It has seen big swings, but overall trend is upward, so it's making higher highs and higher lows lately. Equity metals is trading at TSX Venture Exchange with the symbol EQTY, and at OTC the symbol is EQMEF. Equity reported strong summer drilling at its Silver Queen property in BC, intersecting 540 gram per ton silver equivalent over 3.5 meter and extensions of the number 3 vein. Shares are currently trading at 22.5 cents, much higher than this. So if we see from this recent lows of 17.5, so it has gained up to like around 30 to 40% from that bottom. We can see a potential return of 50 to 80% if silver rallies to $55. Okay, that could be a key buy for aggressive explorers. It was last time it was 32. So if we say from 22 cents, it could just, even if we see that it's going to hit this target 32, which it did in October, like this last month. So here is a potential 50% return, and it could go even higher. Okay, then we have Decade Resources. Decade Resources is trading at TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol DEC. Decade is staked 1,742 hectare of antimony silver potential in BC's Golden Triangle and closed a 125k private placement. Stock currently is trading at 4 cents. Yeah, and up from its lowest value of 22 cents in August. So it's like 100% higher, but there is a buzz around about this Decade Resources. Yeah, so the acquisition of North Mitchell property near 200 million ounce equivalent AU equivalent resources. Okay, so it's a huge resource. So yeah, currently it's quite undervalued. Okay, and it has 60 to 100% potential if silver climbs. But there is, like, of course, these are all early stage developers, explorers, so there are risks involved, but still there is a potential for it to gain. Like from here, 100% will be like 8 cents, we'll say. But yeah, I don't know if during this bull run it could go as high. Just speculating. If you go back to, like, previous highs, not 2010, I think it's 2020. It's in 2020 it was like 68 cents. So we will just have to see if it goes back to this point. But yeah, if easy, like 100% is an easy, I would say, attainable target from this point. Next, we take a look at Honey Badger Silver. Honey Badger Silver has been trading quite strong since, I would say, the lowest was in February 2024, but then it has a big spikes. Okay, so from 5 cents it went to 21 cents and then went down to 8.5 cents, and now after hitting at a high of 30 cents, it's still looks like it's have consolidated a bit from that 30 cent point to now it's at 24.5 cents. So Honey Badger closed 1.5 million flow through financing at 31 cents per share to fund Plata and Nanicivic projects with geophysical surveys identifying new targets. Okay, so yeah, so what it has a fresh capital signals acceleration, and then it can have have a potential to go 30 to 50% higher from the current prices. Okay, which is enhanced by a critical mineral focus. Okay, then we have Bay Horse Silver. Bay Horse Silver is also from its bottom in last, it was like having this bottom. You can see it's like had hit this bottom multiple times, like 3-4 times, so around 3.5 cents, and now it's trading in 5.5 cent range. It hit a high of 6 cents few days, like 5.5 cents. Okay, so yeah, that was the highest it has reached this month. Not this month, yeah, in October also. So that was the highest point, and it is still I believe it's also going to go higher. So what Bay Horse has done, It has mobilized for Pegasus porphyry drilling, renewed, renewed its silver offtake with Ocean Partners up to 400 tons, and closed a private placement tranche. Bihar Silver appointed a new director with 25 plus years of experience. They're trying to ramp their production up at Bay Horse Mine, and it could drive the price higher. Okay. So the near-term catalysts for Bay Horse Silver are strong, quite strong. Okay, next we have Rio Silver. Symbol is trading at TSX Venture, and the symbol is RYO, and also trades at OTC with the symbol RYOOF. This one also is trading quite strong, but yeah, from 5.5 cent or 5 cent, and now it's 22 cents, like 4x. It's about more than 4x. Yeah, it's 4x its value, so it's like 300% return from its bottom price. Rio Silver announced 1.3 million unit placement at 10 cents and amended its Peruvian acquisition terms. Okay. So shareholder approval at the June AGM supports its ongoing deals. Share. Okay. Now we have the catalyst for it is acquisition momentum. There is it can be 50% at least, more than 50%, gain more than 50%, depending on based on the current silver prices. So that's also a good one. Okay, next we have Klondike Silver. So Klondike was so low; it was 1 cent in February, and then it was 1.5 cent until August. August 25, and now it has it's like looks like it has seen like high trading volume, and it's trading quite from that point. Currently it's like 100% up. Okay, so it's trading at 3 cents, and has the potential to go higher from there. Of course, the whole market is heating up, silver market, so all these small cap silver miners have potential to for great return. Klondike actually appointed a mine manager and provided financial update to 2025 drill program underway at Sandon. Late filing notice issued, but operations are advancing. Okay, so we have already discussed about its potential gain from this current prices. Okay, so next we have Southern Silver Exploration. So this one is also quite strong and has high trading volume and also high volatility. Okay, so from 20 cents, it was at 20 cents recently, mid of August, and now after that hitting 48 cents, now is still seems like it's consolidating, currently trading at 39 cents. Okay. And this company acquired rights to a key claim at Carolas Minitas and closed 15 million life placement, and also raised 3.6 million funds for PEA advancement earlier, like 3.6 million funds. So it has a great flagship project, and it also can gain, 40 to 60% gain, even given the silver prices keep going higher, to let's say $60. So that's we have next we have silver storm mining. Okay, so silver storm mining and another one that is quite strong, have been trading up higher. Its lowest point was around last year December, was 7 cent, and from then it has mostly been in uptrend. So it's from 7 cents, it hit a peak of 17 and then consolidated to this 11.5 cents range, and from 11.5 cent then it went up to this $29, reached a high of 29 cents, and then after reaching this bottom, like another lower, after correcting after going through corrections and reaching the lowest point of 20.5 cents, now is trying to build this, feels like it's trying to build a momentum, and kind of, you can call it sideways movements, but even these movements are quite big and volatile, and now it's 24.5 cents. It First Majestic Silver had a great huge stake in Silver Storm mining, and they sold 36 million shares at 23 cents, reducing risk to 19%. Okay, and so and because of that, the stock dipped to 23 cents, down 2%. Like currently, stock dipped, so that was the reason for it to dip. Okay, so what there is doing there is production leverage could amplify to 50 to 80% return on the silver uptrend. Okay, so, and it can be ownership can be shifted, could be acquired by a major silver mining company. So that's a good one, Silver Storm mining. And then we have Brixton Metals trading at TSX Venture under the symbol BBB. Okay, so Brixton has also, all these ones have like huge volatility. Okay, so you can see from the chart here. So from 4.5 cents in April, it went up to 13.5 cent in June 2025, and now consolidated to 7 cent range, and looks like it has made this huge like reversal kind of candle. The chart looks like it's going to be in uptrend, like recover from this point and going to be higher from this value, from this 8 cent. It will be trending higher, I believe. So what Brixton has advanced is Thorn project with a copper gold silver focus, reporting Q2 net loss of 147k, which is not a big amount, but steady exploration. Okay, so the good thing about this one is it's a multi-metal play, and and then it has silver too. So and waiting for this drilling results. So if the assay results are impressive, Thorn assay result, then we could see more gains. Okay, next one and the last one in my list is GR Silver Mining. Okay, GR Silver Mining, we are seeing this one is also pretty strong. All the stocks that in my list, except for the two that Southern Silver Exploration, SSE, and Klondike Silver and Bayhorse Silver, these three are the ones that are still low, and and I believe that they are also going to go higher. But but other than these three, most of the stocks are almost have more than doubled in their prices. Okay, so now we see this one, GR Silver. Again, I don't know if I have talked about it. So it was the lowest of recently, like in the last 2 years. It was 9.5 cents in April 2025, and it has been in uptrend since then, looking quite strong. And the GR has received a 5-year permit for Plomo SAS and hit 75 meter silver intercept. It has reported good drilling results. Drilling results are quite wide, which signals scalability. Okay, and we can see still see upside from here, 50 to 70%, which is still, I would say, conservative. Okay, so at least from now, at this point, at least it would go to this 34. I would say it would try to surpass this peak here, recent peak. And if we see 5-year, well, in 2021 it was as high as 95 cents. So we just wait and see what happens to all these companies. Okay, and I'm closely watching this and keeping you updated if for any major changes in the stocks, and we'll discover more stocks on in my upcoming videos. Okay, so let's just wrap up the discussion. So generally we say silver's momentum favors these juniors with high grade assets like equity and equity metal, and then Bayhorse also poised for outsized returns because it's it has a producing mine. Okay, and it's like just 5.5 cents, quite cheap. Risks with these stocks include funding dilution and exploration misses. Like if the drill results are not as good as expected, then they could just, with all these silver explorers, it's the price quite is like tied to their exploration results also. But generally the trend is higher for these small companies. Even though that I would say, even though they look that they have made like 100% gain or like 50% to 100% gain, some companies have made even much higher from their recent bottoms. Still they suggest compelling entry points. Okay, but whatever I'm saying here is not just it is not like investment advice. You need to just do your research before investing in any of the stocks, and also have diversify across different sectors and different like stages of companies. For example, producers and explorers, and as I said, okay, the prices are volatile, so you need to conduct due diligence before making an entry to any of the stocks. Okay, and stay tuned for next update. Thank you for watching, and also like and share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.